want you to ask some of the other bartenders, find out if they know anybody named Chet. I don't want him in here again, and you can ask some of the regular customers, too. All right? Check on it for me. Will you do that?
Yes.
This is for me. Take care of the man, will you?
Hello. I'm bored now that Leslie never went home.
Oh, will you wipe that silly grin off your face?
Why? She had a good time, and she was a lot of fun.
Bobby, it wasn't funny. I could have had a fight on my hands in here. That's the last thing I need, except for Chet What's-His-Name, and find out who he is.
You know, I've now some college kids about Chet What's-His-Name, but nobody knows who he is.
Well, keep asking.
Okay. Is this son's deal for tracking him down to keep the disco clean or to get revenge for Laura's mother? I'm sorry, she's really funny.
She wasn't funny. The lady was hurting. Now, maybe she seemed funny to you, but she was hurting bad. I don't know why you can't understand that kind of pain.
Okay, I guess I can.
You know, I kind of like the way her ex-old man came in here like John Wayne stormtrooping the place with his 6 guns blazing, busting it up. Kind of liked it. It was like an old movie. I think he still loves her and he doesn't know it.
Scotty?
Huh? Oh, wait, who else were you expecting?
You startled me.
Well, the way you were kissing me kind of startled me. I wish that I wasn't going to work. I think I'm going to call in sick, okay?
No, Lee would know that you're not sick.
Oh, wait a minute. How is he going to know that I'm not sick?
Because he would just know. Besides, I've got to get going myself.
Wait a minute. Where are you going? What are you going in such a hurry?
To see my mother.
Hold her hand or her head?
She's probably got the worst hangover she's ever had in her life, you know. It'd be funny if it weren't so sad.
Laura, is that the only reason why you're going?
Why else?
Well, now, you're not still mad at me for taking Bobby to the disco last night. I mean, I was working at the hospital. When I got through with the meeting, Bobby wanted to ride over there.
You don't have to explain.
I'm forgiven?
There's nothing to forgive.
Now, what do you know? No long explanations, nothing. It's the first time for that. And I'm glad. Because you know how I feel about marriage and about being faithful. You know, Laura, I could never be unfaithful to you. I could never look at another woman. And I know that you could never be unfaithful to me. Could you?
Scotty, please.
Laura, we've got a little time now. I think I could call in a little late.
No, you've got a lot of work to do, Scotty.
It will wait.
Scotty.
Laura, do you know that you look absolutely beautiful in the morning?
I look awful in the morning. I really can't start this.
We've already started.
Scotty.
Don't answer that.
I've got to.
No, it'll wait.
But it could be an emergency.
Laura, this right here isn't an emergency.
Scotty.
Laura.
Hello? Laura? Is that you?
Amy.
What's going on? You don't sound like yourself.
Never mind what's going on. It's me. What can I do for you?
Oh, it's Leslie. I've never seen her look so terrible, and she even sounds worse. You're never going to believe it, but she went out to the disco last night by herself. And she's...
I know all about it, Amy. I was there. I was the one who called Dad to get her out of there.
Well, it wasn't soon enough because she's got one heck of a hangover, and I don't know what to do.
Call Dad. He's a doctor. He'll have a remedy.
Well, Leslie's a doctor, too, and she doesn't seem to have one. And I tried his place, but he's not there, and he's not at the hospital yet.
Did you try Kelly's Diner?
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Well, listen, why don't you give it a shot? I mean, it's worth a try. He might have some idea of what to do. And I'll be right over.
Thanks, Laura. I think Leslie's going to need all the help she can get.
Okay. Bye, Amy.
Bye.
I take it that you want to leave as soon as possible.
Yes, I do. From what Amy says, my mother is on her deathbed.
From a hangover?
She's very fragile.
So am I.
You'll survive.
You know, Sometimes you are heartless. I'm just kidding. No, it can wait till tonight. Listen, though, do you think it's a good idea calling Rick? You know, because you keep reminding me about the divorce. Maybe your mother doesn't want to see Rick after what happened last night.
Maybe you're right, but, I don't think so. My mother likes to see my father. Divorce or no divorce.
Appreciate it if you could look this contract over and then get it to Mr. Smith as soon as possible.
Okay, Luke, I'll take care of it right away.
Good, thanks.
Well, you have turned that disco into one money-making operation, haven't you?
Well, I've done my best. All it takes is excellent service, good food and drinks, and outstanding music.
Yeah, well, you got all that, and you got a good crowd, too. I'll tell you something. I was really a little upset when Laura was going to go to work there. I was afraid that there'd be a lot of creeps hanging around there, hawking her all the time. And I really appreciate the way you watch over the people that come in there and the people that work there. And, Luke, I really do appreciate the way you took special care of Laura while she was working there. I mean, I did notice that.
Well, you're welcome, pal. I do my best to keep the place clean.
Yeah. I guess sometimes it's not too easy. I mean, like last night, what happened to Leslie Weber, that creep that was bothering her?
Oh, yeah, that guy. Well, I had never seen him in there before, and I asked around, and nobody else had either. I'm sure he's not a regular. So, how's Dr. Weber feeling this morning?
Well, Amy called us this morning. She's pretty out of it. I mean, she really tied one on last night.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
My experience has been that when you do that, it's usually because you're hung up on somebody. That is her problem, isn't it?
Well, yeah, Luke, I'm afraid she hasn't really gotten over the divorce. She's still very much in love with Rick. That's the thing about both Laura and Leslie. They're really one-man women.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
For a young lady who was very anxious to talk, you sure took the quickest escape route possible, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, it was just fine until I mentioned the subject.
Dad, it's just that everything is so complicated right now.
Laura, are you involved with him?
No, but I came so close. I found out that the attraction is much stronger than I thought.
On his part or on your part?
I do love Scotty, I really do.
But you want the other man.
But I wish that I didn't.
You feel like you're being torn in half.
Yes, like I'll never be a whole person again.
All right, what do you plan to do about it?
I'm never going to be alone with him again, ever.
Are you sure that'll be enough?
I don't know. What else can I do?
Honey, you can face this honestly, instead of running away from it.
I don't think I can do that.
Laura, is it possible that you're afraid of what the truth might be?
Dad.
Laura, I have been there. I've been there and back with Monica and your mom. It's hell. Honey, are you in love with him?
Why does life have to be so hard?
I don't know, sweetheart. I really don't know.
I'll get it. I've got it, Mrs. Grant.
Hi, Laura.
Luke.
I brought flowers for your mother. Do I get invited in? Oh, hi, Dr. Weber. Nice to see you.